name is Samuel Owusu. Samuel Owusu. And I have fallen in love with his tracks for many years. And back in the days, this was a hit song. It was a hit song. It was almost the way to advise any youngster, any young chap who was going wayward. It was a nice way to advise. Yeah, I can't show. So what is Samuel Owusu Jumuno? So we makwa numbe so we can't wunti, you know. Just doing 6 minutes after 7 p.m. And it's actually the second day of the month of April 2022. Good evening, welcome aboard another edition of the show, Boga Wo Bi Ka. And on today's edition, we have a lot to share with you. As usual, my panelists are seated, production team intact, live on Facebook, also accessible on YouTube, as well as modernghana.com. My name is Gentle Jack. And what we're looking at tonight on the show is the E-LEVY passage. And we're talking about the Black Stars as well, and a host of other stories that are worthy of sharing with you. They're actually stories or events that took part in the course of the week. So if it's just tuning in, welcome aboard Boga Wo Bi Ka. E-LEVY passage, compromise on the part of the minority or a breach of the constitution by the majority. This is the question we're asking. Is it a compromise by the minority or a breach of the constitution by the majority? And revenge or repeat of history as Ghana is drawn with Portugal, South Korea, Uruguay in Group H of Qatar 2022. That's about 6 months away from now. The tournament will be held in November. Ghana seeded with these three countries. And also representing the continent of Africa is Ghana, Cameroon, Senegal, Morocco, and Tunisia. So be a part of this show, because if you miss this show, you've really missed a lot. You have to be part of the show. We need the Gentle Jack, and they didn't come on in Ray. Shout out to Boga Wo Bi Ka, they brought live on Big George H Radio from Monterrey, Barcelona, Spain. I've been joining you now. No, I share on Facebook, Seba Adofo, you know, Spain, be a Chido, Senpai, Kosono. Now, Chimun Sempine Toja, and an Edimo Himpana, E-LEVY. E-LEVY, Pamano Chano, Yan Chinko Ben Kumunchim, funny fat train, sorry, Anamano. Never told you, it's the 29th of March. And when they say, Wajatu, Naji, you two mono, Nequine Bensua. Minority and I said, "Don't come on, Rabbit Shibby Jump." She said, "So bet na se pa ma sabi previous sabi son sebe nyado sabi kronto." Ebi be na nka amaya kan waka na nkome fo ho pa de and they want na musa. Ebi so say meko bi pa na se man kan bi dia na ne okọ no sen ko. Na and ebi say na dwumre say de bia no de Ghana fo PE ka no e nkuta hudie ene kasase bi na call so minority majority ntema sa E-LEVY e pass ya na. Bisi Debbie, is answer Boko Central MP, Eddie Atuja say, Ubi Obajune Sebiano, then the Pacro AM from Swore. Is answer Hundi, Junehu say, na say Kobana say about Nasa Mebetua Bar. Ora case in Supreme Court or Shessa won't you mamra should be drum. And he ambassador and I said numbers Nanyade NDC Benya numbers, majority of the numbers in Parliament opposing the passage of the E-LEVY. And the bass have figures in the bed drop about 136. And this Koban is about to be question there. Now NPP with 137 they go through. And it's an there. And they also sorry fee on them. If you think of some Tinaman come to a banner Zampa, Mako na yena anye. And the Ora Boko Central MP they are two just say so be evidence any class ordinance and say one be a kahwane dom kuma mu wona kasa mon panifo mu dia sabre wodi oni chem Supreme Court is and say edu ne ade say ko bi sabrewa enti e ko bi sabrewa dia Supreme Court ene ya abrewa enti e ko na afia ko bi Supreme Court na we gina the bone of contention here article 104 clause 1 of the 1992 constitution. And what actually does the article 104 of the constitution says? Article 104 Constitution, no, and that's the Constitution of Ghana, Article 104, Clause 1, I say, except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, matters in Parliament shall be determined by the vote of the majority of members present and voting, with at least half of all the members of Parliament present. The Speaker shall have neither an original nor casting vote. Emra kunna edibo my Ghana ne can't fight jumadi ekoso mra she bedwam say ansa na abato na say ginesi bia bekoso no o say panyipo o che kodwam no hwe hu ne say emra she bedwafo na wo no dodo ni na anya bia no emu fa e wo honom na yenkontan kakra Big Joe radio so and as a Big Joe TV so no chere say 275 constituencies with represented by their individual MPs there. Now say uche mu mienu a mathematically no unya 137.5 0.5 in meaning say be any pano quite refer to benya 0.5 ni that count, but in mathematics no you will be a friend say approximation. The approximation is say I do 5 no there you bet me can say 6. It is only 137.5 now. Your fans wonya. But the way the majority in Parliament, proceeded on the work they did by passing the E-levy with 137, which comes short of the 0.5. In this case, one vote is shorty and Sananka drew near Emran Eshano. And the Akomna should be Hong Kong to train. You be then you if he has a Big Joe GH radio. So, but he had 2 and him say, and somehow will be and so at the Hong Kong and the channel from Simon says, so man penny and other Danko Kufado and the Moo United States of America through or by UK. And so Shia or Boris Johnson now on any Eddie and come on now to Croya Muno. Idea. The first interchange I want northern region of the country and as a northern part of Ghana no I am penning for a commission here and also na woman and I say bonus hey am I Ghana for us I be Nigeria for a child I say we didn't kind of bedroom minim say be that time I be over can call and say so they over support Nigeria so now support to Ghana but match because maybe some fear so no support the team. Yeah, team are not supporting now. But all the same, the channels are same. Yeah, in text lines and have a or comment be our person or share with us via the Facebook page or no. Obey me Eddie Akko so and a platforms I don't need now so no. Yeah, sharing in a honoma. Channel anyway. So what joining me now? Okay, Boga Wo Bi Ka so dear. Na say we Muslimi enia. Na imamu nyina ayiko ne abosome ba ko na aduonu nkunu ana baabi ena aduasa akwantu a mo ahyaase ewo akomchine mu Ramadan ebetimi aka na se Ramadan ana se Ramazan ebi kura aka no Ramadan ana se Ramathan se no besi aka ne bia na ntwe no. It is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, observed by Muslims worldwide as a month of fasting. And they say, "Be Muslim in our country na kakra ye ka edekwa ye bompa tamochi ashemodene." So monpai bo and ya na Nyankopon edikrokro mu kakra enti monkan ho abranyina. Production team na ready empany for atnas enti mame ko straight na fe yenko hwe enkomo na se ene anwumre. Mira Asare Eofia or joining me in anyway as usual in an airboat and Como Eofia say and anyway. Say I believe I don't know. Yana Obeka, Mira, Mimoa.
Yo, Mira Gentle Patro, in range, you was an hour to say.
Yamia don't know your pa.
Now, you and I share the next break.
You're
concerned about the E-levy. Yeah, Mr. Transparency, Jumana saying, yeah, Miranon so saying.
Mrana Canada, Yan in the course where Rashibi German. Okay, and Mrana, she's a young penny for mine, she moved through be a bro near Mrana Akana. So I mean, you say, and she will be also a bro. And I just Mrana's why we break and just Mamma, Minia crying so aqua, rap him wakaba.
Lejo so, Jantiga.
I'm going to say,
I don't know Pablo Cromuna on sway.
Memoya pa, but then out today or him Abigail birthday. Mammy, you're my belated birthday. Why in himself?
Thank you so much.
Production team led by Abinia Bright and so if you are on so boy and if you watch the camera and be at the Ama wow hey now when you're the very best of broadcasting now if you when you're the very best of transmission via audio and visuals yeah platforms how do you know yeah active or honum and the my entry homra now anyway now can person me beside the majority for this answer Ghana for the E-levy, and in you so I say, Chinchine train. and he say akoba say mpanimfo ade atum na ade a na no so ompended in Sasha here pending a signature say ampa name na so be for you know ono so afo so. But some MPs with a minority, such as say, Omoko Supreme Court. Quite ben the Supreme Court, the first one interpreted the same way. Sanibiano, Omampani say, Osano, Emanika Sabi and me, Nana, and as a Supreme Court, a bit to me, I don't know. It is some also you enough, a Yabrani Metro and Common so. Samolo here there was a power says all we makodia him be so nsu wa anye bia no mako na majority in parliament oba we are Ghana for be more him so nsu 2024 na me ko question come na say me ru asare e be di kan ene akasa sima no medi ene me be na fe and some minim say the E-LEVY in the shots here you be na fe akọ na didi so actually E-LEVY na say Simon we be dey ma we now so ne unim fa ho ne na osusu se bia nka we ready mo film panimfo anim ane se ne asia kọ ne kwan so na asase
yo me ragenta ba bi ade na do no de hu se on se ye hemra edidi nipa so on ti se nipa na wo hemra na de be di omo so no so omo se omo nyi ntum ana nka wo se nka omo twesan na omo ye hwehwemu kakra na omo hu se ne omo ye no ebeboa. And I say more because said African countries and Ghana is not the only the country I'm more pass E-LEVY as more bahon actually near Beboni Uganda Congo Cote d'Ivoire Malawi Tanzania and Benin sa countries saying I pass the E-LEVY at the end and the who say cover a how be brain the other day the brother country no or how ni Benin Uganda pass E-LEVY for 1%. Now 1% in a crown population ni pia bonten ebe de kakra who say no 1% in a crown no eden enti aban eti demonstration no moye na ase e de ba 0.5% which is enye ska bia e dos wo hu sa 0.5% nanso no omo hu is at the end of the day no omo se nipa omo ska wo bank and say nipa omo send this car o mobile money ni na ye den almost by 50% ni ye den e free mo kra na just say ama krono no ahase ye den e koso bebre e wo country no nti sa consequence na nka de hwese company fo no behwe omo di kan sha ase no fonso a aba ho anase problems omo ho ansa nka ye de no omo hu se ne ye ye ebebo a anase emoa ye Congo a Congo fo nso sha ase no omo nso e sha ase e 1% but at the end no the same demonstration omo ba 0.5%. Who say just say omunyina asase free asha nkakra ohun yen shase emfiri suru bibre nkakra we say Congo na nso at the end of the day no so omu say the same problem na omu face no Uganda no omu nso nya the same problem say nipa omu ska wo ayini na no obi amomode obi anye na dwen so be send this no through mobile money send ye be ya ye beta so nka we 0.5% na nka kakra bi Cote d'Ivoire shase free 0.8%. That is a new 1% to 0.8%. At the end, demonstration Korea and so called so Cote d'Ivoire. At the end, Monso bar 0.5%. Yeah, 0.5%. Or how Corona ye cano the same or how Corona so na den aba Cote d'Ivoire. Malawi for shall say 0. Almost shall say 1%. Who is 2019. At the end of the day, no who yana say the same 10 problem chrono I say omuyina first can cry day and fa hope you send a government by then ebe tax no tino scan that amount for boto nefe banks and no rabango is can all the abation momenta scan ba beto di pa bottom no so na chrono na sha say den eye adwuma na eno na ye hwese nka eno no ano be den ese nka nyame abo anka money system na ye adwuma changes na ye adwuma de nka chrono no so ye den eba from one say na say ya hwa Benin the same problem timen ka Benin crash is the same story na almighty Ghana say e be hye ase ananka e kwhye ase afri asase no 1.7% utum say eye bia na ano ede pa 0 which is a 1.7%. Yes, this year no more so about 0 or more about 1.5%. That's a 1.5%, no. And yes, Kaket one once and you can hano. Ya there or more shas and crack baby or more shas, 1%. Did they be more or more about be a half 0.5%. Now Ghana and quiet questions every 1.7. This is no about 1.5%. Yes, this year E-LEVY, on Beshas at the eye, is a 1.5%. Now 1.5%, you know. Now see a chirimu ye be call the same. So this year will be Sunday, who is 100 cities 100 cities our Ghana. And no MTN for no profit is 0.75%. And which is 0.75 cities. So will be Sunday 100 cities and MTN for no whom who is 75 pesos and men pesos. Okay, for that case, you know, say 11 is 0. So be a Sunday 100 cities, you know. 11 is 0. Omonti be behind the every because before say nipa no MTN for no be tax no say Sunday 11 about 100 cities na then it means scanner san and in your moye say we send the 200 cities then MTN for no better was saying 1.5% to 1.5% no also we say 11 so better 1.5% and to say o percent nipa no o 200 cities there then it's a 203 cities send ye be ya nipa no be 200 cities no E-LEVY plus MTN for commission not just say it's all the 3 cities there then eka ho na moment scan e kosoro no more na taxes no so ye the eba 300 cities e was all the 5 cities here then eka ho what the 400 then it was all the same eka ho 7 cities na was all the eka ho we send the 400 7 cities na was all kan nipa na okoje no ono so aye then when 400 na we send dey na pepepe oko 500 then it was all odi be ye then odi 10 cities ye then eka ho this is eka say ekobe 800 na ye say ekobe 24 cities na ready imagine say 800 na say oko 1000 na is a profit no e we animo ka sick pa ho san tino hanani ye hwe say amanfo esu e wo ho so my man ankasa citizens na esu ntinka na ehun say nka wo sanka aban odi kan create job well what create job we no o tax nipa na onye den onka ho asem but this year ye mo ayehye no
okay you can say whether say aban create jobs or not so create jobs no
yeah
internet no so no abaye platform bi amanfo ade business
yeah
obi wo say ya ono Ghana what be a shop kura woni once we buy shop
yeah
no Ghana say what shirt we shirt here come up the business no want you know tell the pictures
yeah
e dey good phones no dey good WhatsApp status
yeah
then say amanfo call me if you need we no send the mobile money bra so you say once yeah the system a business no there or see if you are corresponding tax.
That is who say before say we be send this can the company na kasa di kan tax ni pa no one who say na dey net no before so be send this can government dey kan tax the company
okay
so who say this what tax the company dey and who say there is no need say obey den obesan aha ho bebre say the citizens no citizens no be tax no the tax will go to the companies but not the citizens but since here no company taxes no ho ya sign about the citizens and no ha na obi kire say no ekobasa na akwede say uchim yensa no de aguye chi na wa ayeden wa beje ye ho sika kakra na wo ye boton no so na de how say ashanse no de how bebre be den beba because the rate near then e was raw instead of 1.75% no say nke o say shase free ase at least be 0.5% e no kra no mine no mudi kan shase no mo problem ndi yakosha say 1.5% no at the end no say krono na no be sen ayeden ashase e wo my Ghana ndi e ya de a e ha adwen kakra
ma me fa we entu mo san say ebi baby say somewhere 1994 empanyin for introduce VAT.
Yeah.
By then, the New Patriotic Party was an opposition party.
Yeah.
Almost sorry to yakasa ye changing it your money as ye kopem say VAT a bat nas
yeah.
VAT bat nas 2008 VAT bat nas 17%.
Yeah.
2008 when Peneda Kufobedi Kunya VAT ekaho. One can one yen but no position no cassette.
When you everyone
2012 2009 2016 was NDC almost untouched.
Yeah.
As we speak now, VAT rate across up to 21 point something percent. MPP ne work on so. Obi be right so baby say E-LEVY ababet now say in the midst of the daily
yeah.
In the near future say NDC ba power obi maintain and as obi ye free one. And so banner cast will ye free one. Idea o my Ghana for ebe tia say and I say idea ebo economy into ye nya ne nto so
that the name hu no ho say once ebo economy into nya de obi government bi aba obi ye free say na wo sha ase ana wo ka say o mo de ba ya ye hu de da ne nso no at the end no obi obeba bia na obe den obe welcome no sa na je say tax a e wo ho a ye de bo man ho bra me accuse bi a tax na o mo de be bo country na enye eye na emu kwan a ye fa so de ba no eno ebe bo a ye hwe the consequence na ebe ba no first and search no you introduce the taxes no because oko Ghana say say nipa no fa do na enye adwuma wo hu sa but very sorry say o mema no de cry kakra ba ye nuanom ma say no tum say bebre e wa ho kire kese ba kire say wa wie university so adwuma obeye kra no ho asem na aye den say Ghana ye fa mema do esen ema because of say ne baba yare because of so benyim because of lot of the problems so you know
bro for so yeah so mo ye ne man nyina automated no yes there's a radio station big Joe say bia e betimi automated system for 1 month no bia nwura hada because o be find the in and then me wo fa bi yare na man you say ne man fa han go well okay bi ro sorry me dey say but school of thought so be ka chere say odu ani chere teachman EAG teachman kuma say teachman kintampo adwadefo ekobupe ko fa nam some time ago we am Roberts akwako hyiam ko adwadefo yakojo omhu sika nyina we I say and if you feel kakra na say niam ba form because say na man for use electronic system of sending money mobile money na say for you know on wallet so bi prepare send money pa no e wo kuro no so teachman no ko yeji a ano kuma so won kan no ko bupe a o send this kind of money pa no nti o tika mu ko ska bi ne ho say E-LEVY na ni pa ne be calculate say bi a me the 10,000 cedis e na ekọ me di kodwa 10,000 cedis na me de ekọ no 1.5% of 10,000 cedis ne say bra mo munye calculation mame that will be around
say 1,000 ye 24,000 ye 24 cedis
be 150 BBC yeah fan say 150 no obetime calculate say bia 150 nke obetime ato e bia super ku ana say momoni be si a me de beka ho amesu nya mfa so and then man first kan moment tuma no nko ewra prime ma memra so na ye ni sankomo we sa ne bia no sa emfanto ho mai onyini say E-LEVY empanimfo afo so apasi ade sunsan so be ba makwam kafo so adwuma wa be sore
yo gentle Jack me chia woni watiefo nya na wahwefo sani waka no na menu apan ni eka bibi se na nado create jobs na me ma hu se E-LEVY ya sesia ankasa no omo agiatum force so yi no create jobs e de ama an robbers atimi ayeden akoso o my Ghana mu adenti America sa sani udi kan eka ye no so obi firi techima na okoyeji akwakofa ne ma na so obetimi de mobile money atua ne ne makora nsa na waduru ho a enam se odi dwa sika ekura no so nti no se wo cheke ne E-LEVY bete free so a ne obeka ne se onfo sika no mo na boso mu eniti kwa mukafo no ebesana babiem last na me kan se ade we a Ghana fo kasa ho a chinchina achi yema mpanyine ne dom pese omode ba no ade a emma meboa yen kra efisa ohwese ne nanka kronosem atimi abafom na police fo nso yewura dampar ebo ne homoden abesoma oye niema na sesia ankasa nipa ede ni sika besa abo na boso mu biem no ebe ha adwen ebe ha Ghana manye pa ebe ha Ghana manye kese
enti onko ade abianka E-LEVY nka empeninfo pansin sai
no krepa efise nipa na wudi omo so nipa na wudi omo so no dom kuma na omo wo parliament ne se wo ya de ba say ne beba se wo be fa ne political talk na se wo nyintum mpo a dom no a wo ye campaign ma omo to aba ma omo so sesen wo ko abonche omo so sesen
okay
omo su se enya de ebebo omo prembo ye hwa de me wo Spain ma send this car e de amama berewa se onfanto bibini ye beti me send this car na na me same pese me nchiche mu no ntino ma send this car na bom se me baby ko school e osunwan eni nti won send this sika no move fat and start fa man no sa sika na ya tene tas abrewa ho no o ko me ba no nso school mo no ye ko tene tas
say o fa ka na kwa ngo be to skill
no enye ya dia fat enti Spain ha ya na mani je o mo lo so pa sa ban no e pass lobby no munya hu say man no nyina soro etia ni aban no ya no say opa che so ko na chi back no akodwene ho no ne ministers na san ko hia no ma gini pa no nyina dwen se di ntira man no say omompene mistake wo ho ana E-LEVY task are good ene de chechere man wo ba Spain ha ya fe wo come to Europe kura man ya fa Spain ka ho aye task ena omode ye den aye enti task de wo de mama ya enye easy se ombe so mu sa but E-LEVY no niema bi wo ma ayade ebe ku aye yankasa ahiafo no na sikafo no ade wo mo ho efise yankan hu se minister ben de di ni sika to mobile money so omo wo banks akese fallen banks mu yisu but yan asiafo no a ye gigina wo se nana form of nana no ye na se sia ankasa no omo hye sa mre edi atia yen me tuntos me ko to wodo makwa akotontos mi wo kumase ka bi ba ya organize ka no se bi anipa be 4 ombeduru ye no ntos ni atum yemfa sika kakra ntu ebi akora adwano ne madi ne kakra bi min transfer ska ma ye kwa akote se driver na so me dis sika na command no o sande dia ma eya akuafo no so a ye kwa akote o nti eya ade esanka nana omocho omobo ase nanka omutie Ghana-fo ansa na sa E-LEVY pass ya ede aba me papa abobon nkro bebre so a me mpesa me ko bebre efi se wo hwa edi breakdown bebre ebra enyuma bebre eni ti esanka we no mampan na akufo ado otimi ye den ehwe countries no a omo pass E-LEVY no consequence ya ye den aba omo so ansa na ode aye den aba Ghana na me tie man bi omo atatis bi se ade bi o E-LEVY mu po a esanka omo ye den e clear for that ansa na E-LEVY no kranka omo aka ho asem wo hwe ne e kono amfat Jack ade amfat nana o kreti ade a ebe makro no adoso na se principal yin si na ne den se dan a na se odi sika bo abosom te se tetefo na omo ye na na nipa ni nyina ombe kwako ye Robin na ebenya o machi omo o ya first tatima tun kintampo wan ka sa onim sa kwan no na every week bia no yan take an Robert an koso kwan no be 3 but now no won't sa na e ma no enam se mobile money ya ye de koya anti na se ne sa na e ma we nyina no ye de ba be tase na men kasa obi mfa ni sika mo na boso men ko wia no mu but e doso
okay
percentage ni too much okay eni ti e be sere na akura se maka na menwe ye e fi so hwe kwan
na o wi a o ka no sa ye de
no akura de ti mika no sesi ankasa don kuma no aye den a pass o ma sorry afri
o kai ehunu na de aba se ni nya hwe
ahanti wonwe ya yempuntu na ye E-LEVY ni yenko yemu nhwehwemu ye na me ase ha ya me wo ase Spain na de ma hu se na E-LEVY ni nya de a ebeboa na yen ya yesendi sika ko man Ghana mu no sika Ghana ban enya firi so no ye ba ba ye ne black one me ka agent Jack say ma wonu amfa sika ma me ma me wo Ghana na gene wa ha e ba sa Ghana man ntimi nkoso mpuntu onu ntimi nya de enkoso sika yesende no Ghana ban nya mfa so ti be sere na say onye de oni ni mpayimfo finance minister we de wasa na mom jasa no na dwen hu ye se nkura na ye wo fam no nso no ni ahiafo na ye wo fam no ya ye tontos ne banche no sika kakra ye nya no kwan ben so na ebe fa so ye betimi akoya nim
mama me call Mibra sorry when I mean man a follow up question because E-LEVY no dey very broad but the other topics they be the home comment and if anyone joining a Big Joe GH radio so the live on Facebook or Facebook page ya Big Joe GH obehu ye or na feel audio platforms ni na so ya dey here ma san so na individual Facebook pages oko Kofi Osubro be abehu or hono san so na Joseph Crying platforms ni na ya share ne be bia anti Osaka ya na so wa share mo bi se be ye betimi a charge them my comment no so Emra e page o be kan ni na e de bo na family permanent so be bia my friend for no na so the contribution aba mame ko bi rasare ye hwe twiro no mo no yesu ni esu efo nduru e bi na afi to ho asema ba na chinchina atwa ba da bi da we dey entwa na fe akoba de say yesu say he kan fadra na ko tunsu no okoyi be no say e dey ni wo say kan setine na so mo fa kan wonyi ni say to nya de ani pa age atum de say de atwa pan nti de Ghana fo e bia say de bi ye de wo yi VAT so ne aka ni na no we ru be so mo ma age atum na ana say 2024 asotwe bi wo ma endi bi amanyuko no
unse ka wo hwe no ho za VAT ya de ana se ka tria nkasa no man ba bia ni hwa o den ope man ba bia ni hwa ope nenso no kuduru the point bia unse last ye be hia ha no kan bibi say me ankasa taxes tria no say ye krom nte say the tax bi ye ko ha na eham kakra because of say adwuma bia ni hwa nipa no be ya odi benyeska wo hwa majority ni nyina no enye adwuma omo yo mo personal business no kakra bi ntina ama corruption no everyday bia na ye den kosoro okay fine the taxes no wanti no taxes no aso ye den ye de ye man ni ye ntina je say wo say taxes na ye den eba o hwese ye ba bia Ghana ye kona ye sink daddy ye kofam kese ntina be hia sika foforo a go say we bank am iska bia because sky ya je ne bosia no ye na nanu nyina ba betu aka no binti for that case na be hia sika bia free nchen a ye de be support the economy na ye be ya ye betuma survival by ye be ye de tax na be ba e wo say ye hu say tax no interest na ye den e wo fam kra eno achi no ye momodin say ye be educated the citizens na ankasa ho ye be chiro mo ate ase se tax na e ba no e ye sei wo nka we nka ye sha ase no hu se ge o se ye kwa sha ase bi be 1 and 2% wo ntinka more na e say we no that the Ghana for na ka ho asem because of say mo sha ase every 5% the crown ye kasa wo ho so na ye kwa sha ase every 1.5% na say e wani mu kese pa je kwa sha ase every be 2 and 3% I'm telling you say ge even NDC for no crown na kase si ya no mo case ni kokot no nke nya de anko ka ho bibia so but because of say e wosoro no na no transparency anye den anye adwuma because we say the general secretary of the NDC abana was the public say documents na omo gina so omo de be sign no documents na kura original then where is the original no kura na kasa we say ye to aba wie fufuro nso obe kai a NDC for the MPP call because of say abato nu no yi anye den transparency so anye de anye adwuma ho court guarantee omo request na say okay the court na economy de hu say still no ombeka say is okay but ene was ye hu ni say consequence ben ni ye benya so hano na main point ni wono say consequence ben ni ye be den ye benya am say na kran kan say but man correct na kakra akwantufo ni scan ye send free Europe de kwa Africa no taxi bi no E-LEVY no touch no enka eka omo Ghana ho no ba wo Europe na wo send this kana kwa say e kan tax order na ntia ne de welcome ye bie kwana to say family say wo Ghana now the 50 million every Spain wo Ghana say sia this wo Ghana say sia na say over Spain wo na ukita 350,000 euros na do ba we are welcome you to give you the resident to stay wo sa permit over economy no wo ba wo me broki but wo nam sa no be wuro mu the documents na ye fama wo nti ye be sere Ghana ba ni mpanimfo ni nyina no say omo aka omo nwe wo hu sana because nra to test no nra ye Ghana ho aye send mu obi anwo ho record no wa because na nse bia nka ya sha ase nke bete ngo ho record nra na ade dada din ya ka ye nje chance
but report just say 1st of May
no be sha ase okay omo ya sha ase but ye be stress omo ntwen san na se e be koso kran so omo fa percent ne ye den emra fom
ye femra she be dwam ho no mankasa kwan about ginesi the fast so General Mosquito at the very laudable point abetuja say record say the list of people me absent no were there in present but the Amako so me absent and then the whole Parliament House and the clerk and so and Montube no motunity say a reporter is second they say Irababi Eddie Chopa ama minority say asem see you know I am from so wait why from so am na emira
daddy I'm not sure menye eno no sa akwa we no so menye because pacho ye ka the Ghana Parliament ye nka te say office bi na akasa influence wa ira ye ka the Ghana Parliament there be we no ye nipa ketua bi ho asem ne ye ka ho no ye ka
third arm of government
ye ka Ghana Parliament nti entimi ma say influence obetimu aba wo mra bi a documentation bi a nipa ba ko bi dia na bibisa so ende influence wo ba but that am DC for no kire say omnipa be 8 vote bi a de anye den amex When was a meanwhile no MPP member on the parliament went to inside the crown. When was that they were yari? Into when to raise about new you vote today a show.
But when about trouble, let's put it on record about what I'm possible.
Never
from calculation, you know. Not minority just or more numbers no few and numbers na embo.
Yeah.
Until now at the end of the couple match. Now they 8 against 11 couple.
Yeah.
Until one so cast a ball me nyam mokra. Chen so be kwako ba me show my team na show. Ebi ananka onya full team na nka team ni team show. Nti omo dwene hu say Sabra na available to a ho am betimi dia ye adwuma no say let's walk out. Which is allowed in parliamentary proceedings. Because now have more mutimi work out. But the point now is when a market register no. Now then as a nipa no more high market or absent.
Many when say Hanon so it's a transparency thing because the speaker of the parliament and so was on Sophia Bonteno became biwa. Because the course in now. Untimen Pacho sa ufi say Jumano Wabra no Jayato ho. Jumano Wabra we Jayato. Jack, my memran is saying afi yen toward me. Zumu say be a drone. Yemra was a Ghana for yemi yen da hope yem panin for na di so ache. NDC MPP for you young ones woman bit me be party anymore. Fu say yen try almost here and another way near here say the say be bit more but company for no or more years watch it until you sure say edru baby am fon so na ebe ba no so be bre no me dwene say bi am panin for na mo nyini na or more years be bre no so be ka ho bi the mesre political members no and political leaders no mo Ghana say your young ones 40 columns na ye dan e wo party no bi ye masa afo no so kwan na mo so me dan e me rule na ye hwe the differences na e wo panin for no na fe ne nkwala no so from there no you betim asasan yadwen e wo mra ye to aba no
Mate mi ra sare me da say ura Paul ya wasare che say yema sene twro no kan Yesu Kristo kan no momma mofra no kwan no mra me nche na yenum say no so ahini no
eye won dia
hallelujah
amen
nti yema mabunu no kwan na omo so omumram na yenhwe say hoso no ebia omo betima alternative to ebia yempaninfo na yema mokodia the essence constitution say answer na be ya dan Jesus watwa mumfi aduanan na infia aduanan pa branch now say na Ghana politics ni sika sem city na onye sika betimi a leading political party well I know I say a branch so don't find politics asemo because ka woman kasankaza and that is the root to corruption in Ashasi.
Yeah.
Because answer about be truth you better so say mini ye be gina party as much no chama na na afa wani so no then you ask at the ketwa
that is a transparency ni ejuma transparency ye ejuma me hu ni enti e wo se okoboka no wo hu se na ade nti se party na ankasa no wo party na ankasa na wo se omoma ndokre edi animu kan se enye sikasem o qualify to be the positioner wo hu sa ye mfa ma na free brabe boa man no wo hu sa na ye se ye be share chen na je se wo because of the corruption no edi anim kan ti no
party leaders is here na akoba na say bia I feel no started political party. I was say wunya offices about 275 constituencies in Ghana.
Yeah.
Na easy for inspecting who say offices office ni. You say oh high or store down crown about 275 Ghana baby.
That is me imagine the say party no. Ya form it that. Party be say NDC MPP.
And the party when you scour here.
That's a party no ska.
Prime no for you.
See MPP and NDC opposition. But on who ska on the run the party no.
Prime best number 4 Benyeska.
Oh,
what's that?
Daddy.
It's a honor corruption the chance here.
Set problem is
kickbacks me one in our because contract to be able to be making sure say out of this contract this percentage is a party headquarters.
Yeah.
They run a party no. I don't know this sustaining party when the party goes into opposition.
Yeah. Okay, now from
the balance and you as candidate here. You go candidate say here because by then no to stay in opposition for 8 years no. Now I dried because especially so I call election back on us lose. Cars and t-shirts are printing one. And you wanna try myself about oh that's Jack as I walk premium t-shirts be 700.
Jack, how on the American United Adensa dear ya free ya bepim na MY no. Adensi egusoye. Yeah, please t-shirt for what? T-shirt for what? Who the t-shirt abran what to about oba who the E-LEVY about t-shirt for long time. Nti me bisa say e dey emfaso no wo so say ye beje nchene One was an idea in Ubedi the bear 1 month. Now the end of the day no ho bechero. Nti ade ya practice a emwaye no. Yenya na won chen. Yemfa no kredie ne yeden. Enye adwuma.
Menim se nimdie ekọ animu yame adam ya he man ni mo fra mo makọ school mo nimdie ekọ animu no. O ma be chia se be duru be no t-shirt no. Mfa so bie no so. E be abenya ne se ne abrofo yi o mu die ye.
Sa pepe.
Ko me ra kran ho no na me owura kran. He say, "Dom kumane say ade am do money Supreme Court. Obroni beka say match do about nothing." Na say obese for kuruma no maso chinchin e twan. Enkosi hwe ya na say ebesi bibi. Na say ebesi bibi a ade na informing minority decision say mfiti say na Ghana for ogidie ne vim say o ma sotro nyina bamu parliament atwam. Na fe we die ekwa eboko say kasase bi ko so aye ni mana.
Mr. Say Ghana mpayimfo aya na omudi Ghana man ho fe papa say ohwe ne ekoso e o parliament a me no me hu se court we a eye domketo no ekono se ebetimi kunimde ebetimi abamu a ebegina Ghana citizens so pa ye pa
okay
if say ohwe now a yemfa politics enra with your system about court and some day. But Ocean Yakoswa, I say Akufuado were taking over with everything. If the law not say, I say Munya 130, 37.8 Jack can say 38 or say 137. But 137.5. But Omo E-LEVY to me, Nani Pano, Omo Don Yassing.
Oh, now MPP. Members near present they are now 137 nti mrano Ghana mrano obins Akufuado ensene Ghana mra o ma shorto ba se we nya Akufuado a
no
emra se bedwam
court na e kono
hold on emra se bedwam
yeah
Speaker of Parliament any did hini wo and a clerk official adwuma and clerk o check here no MPs do say na buy okoha tobo MPs do say na buy na clerk amount information say bia MP for no e bia do say na but NDC for the film nti akado do say akado do say na I think say the Speaker of Parliament has the authority to say a some article 104 clause 1 actually say the person nya no nkomo we no ye de beto ho ansa ye ntimi nto aso
enti na me kire o say now Akufuado is the header or control omunyina yeah why they call as a Speaker of Parliament Ghana mamrado ye beba so
tobo Parliament Speaker of Parliament emra she bedwafo no
enayi de
omo an etnasi through serious lobbying
yeah
and you hear after say we if Parliament be sha say omojuma no almost an deep night a honam talk ballot box yina a man for command so man ko yasan kese no enti e ba say ye Speaker of Parliament there and then the president has no authority the influence also the party for so any ABM penning for through lobbying mon nine for many persons I don't know MP for no pan or montias but only to me say on the point is any person
why take the point obetimi aka bibi opa na montias here and am say open kwampa adini nti no obeti ase ho na na me ba no ohwe ne ekoso no a tama omo aye donketo an report o say even though they are omo ni copies no then action o take the right action but adentra nyintum no de o take that easy action no ama ye gi E-LEVY no etum
speaker na
Tama omuka say omuni copy no omo say o say omo draw attention say even though omo ni copies eniti o ya den omo America krato wo say ndi ye mamre we na mfa nye den ye mfa hwehwem o ti ase but adentira we dey wo hu say Ghana mra no a ono te as a Speaker of Parliament no edini so no wakwati mra no if some opa ho acha say Ghana nya country a wo be gina ba yiti so yire ne o ma no abe pacha o ene me try afa so mo baby so wo be pacha o there that means who for
I so pacha o there den
who for to we plan Supreme Court no enye say ye mre say ye ko Supreme Court
na am be dey
no what for se me mfum Mr. Sarsis ya na ya no kasa sesi ya me mfom no a me nkopa na chew oh ba me fom a mpa bi sasara chew
okay
nti so onya pa chew se pa mpanfo kwa de nte wa pa chew adofo no midi fontra eni ti so wa pa chew de ya yenhwe de a chew pa na nkasa mu na yenye den yemfa mi asem no na de me ka nyina ne se Ghana fo a mo o my Ghana se Ghana yeten E-LEVY no in fact ayekotoko kuma eni na yesre no ode ne mpanfo ensa na enye den ensa wachi ba na omonsa anye den emra na se dware epimpi na chi na so opema
opamode nati ode uni for the own patcho akobi one na area asema bana aka kira dan fo se enkoja me mase hona me nkosi asem no nokre na esifie ho no na oba ne difo na oba na sesa ne mako ase fedi enti no ntimi chinchina enti so de katakata no sesa ne mako ana maka kira se ofa enkoja me na me ira sesa ne mako be 3 days na me nkobo ne ma me na esi ofie ho no me ne nya problem bi ofie adamfo enti ase mi anchechiri mi se kwa ne difo omo kodu ho no ma se ti wo konwa na adamfo ebu nkotodwe ase we die ye pa cho pa ne ese bi afache
oh no ase ase no kra
ase bra yu na smaka ase mi so nka mi nifo ye nkoja me o ma me nkoka masem enti se for die ni ho a nka che pa ni once apa che no nko ade bi yan kasa bi hu sa asem ne bi yam hye me se ade enti ne se ti mi ba ne sa se register no by the panje.
You register before so
I announce me phone lines no.
All right.
602-814-153. 602-814-153. And I have 640-558-137. 640-558-137. Country code no +34. Oh, joining in from any other part of the world apart from Spain here. Over +34. WhatsApp accessible to which man joining on WhatsApp and I say normal call and I say internet can be also bit me akasapia no o Friday no because 602-814-153 and I say 640-558-134 country code no +34. Get interactive and let's do business on Big George H Radio. Good evening, Boga Wo Bi Ka ni mame call Mira sorry honum na on so one for kakranta so we move on to the next topic. Mira chopa aba yen so chopa no and I say mpanifo machire mu yi
we dey na meka na say mpanifo nsan mra bi no mo machire because say ya hwe MPP amanyoko na nso mo bae no niema bebre no mo ayem say ni enhya da nyede enna ho yen sha say free one time mo to aba wie na nkasa no ho nse dede bebre e call so e MDC for na MPP for no ntem wo mra yisi ye dey on so say MPP asan anwen aba wo mra na omunim say ye ba hwe e hwe the vote di ananka MPP for no ntem anya dan anwen eno hwehwemu omo ye no yamfa mu ya papa bia anya dan ama ba ko ye the police ni ya na no ye kokum ne ya ye eno no hwe an the police fu ensem omo de bai ni na ye say man ya dwen no enkire ye nse nkire mu no omo de aba no eto ya dwen
and me ma breaking news so we so national na police ni bi so owuda ne dem e wo Eastern region. I mean confirm.
Yeah. Tino to say nipa ye police for ye kumo even MPP time you know. Omo ye nipa omo hwehwe mu nso omo de ba no. Shada e nto aso. The last one and
ball of so sometimes any Madrid abo 1-1. Benzema say penalty this year.
Oh no problem. Na just say omo nyiro omo ho. Wa ho say this is ye hwe ba bi an dem be ko na be sere ye mpanimfo no say. Ghana parliament enye ba bi akodi agro ho. So amusa enye ba bi a ye de man no anim kodwitwi fam ndi e besere before so ombe ya ade no omonye den omon trust omon nwene ho yie na se hwehwemu bi wo ho na wo so omo ya omonye hwehwemu no ansa omo apia bonten abe den abeye ho adwuma na chire na ankweze minister of parliament na wo be paman ni na cho because of the mistake awaye na mistake na awaye no so nye say wa be pa cho no ye correct no da bi ye pa cho but still we are going on. One was an idea, and the best say E-LEVY no, say a pass across interest and so near the Emra from 0.5%. Send a bear my man who need be then beating na or more team a triacana ewohono.
Right to be that's a party rap all your sorry now turning cano Big George H Radio. Yamoa Boga Wo Bi Ka ena utino shobrena sa baby time na drum no. It was mensia na no three abo. Yemrena akano kakrabi. Phone lines no active. 602-814-153 and I say 558-137. Now you know because country code near +34. Now Chimu and the Black Stars of Ghana, and so any Nigeria for the share so playoff for next so nana pino who say a modern moi Nigeria Ecobo AFCON I cross work Cameroon na e Ghana and so kobo trokana na bibia no ha edi adanse say Nigeria entibe enshegama first leg na eba so Kumasi my goalless draw game. I think 3-4 days later, that was on Tuesday, right? Yes.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, now the young Konko here, Ghana, Nigeria, or Nigeria, no, kri na, and also Akwakwe 1-1. Young Kodanti here, Nigerian team qualify for World Cup. I think young here and ra nesi ya draw no aba for Qatar 2022. I be born November. Ye kutini saying yatini saying, oh my Ghana. Group O, Group H. Ghana, South Korea, Uruguay, Portugal. We any teams are Ghana, any mobile, AFCON, World Cup, Copa Mundial, I because Qatar, November. Now, my main joining yen sports analyst. We're joining me right now. Yanko Odwankasa footballer by profession. And he my joining right. You know, so I join in. Black Stars group H drawn with teams like Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea. Ghana chances team forming within 2 weeks. Yeah, any team here should do we have the muscles to match the likes of Ronaldo and small boy or Atletico Madrid? This smallest guy, but for the dinner and yeah, Felix. Now you have Korea for your Mumiko Mutu now Uruguay, almighty Luis Suarez team almost of World Cup 2010 or South Africa. What assessment of the team, any forecast for a performance design?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I want to congratulate the nation because qualification in Gina just the players no so. I think they had a massive support from the people of Ghana, especially Kumasi. And I think that was what prepared them to, to go that far. And talking about whether they have the muscles to beat the likes of Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. I think we share the years interval between your last World Cup to now is about 8 years or so.
Yeah.
And you realize it's a different players altogether. Okay, like I have the list here. 2014, we had the likes of Kevin Prince Boateng, Efria Kwa, Michael Essien, Asamoah Gyan, Steven Adams. Like now they are no longer in the system. I think the only two players who were part of the squad, they Jordan Ayew and Dede Ayew. So it's like it's a different ball game altogether. And this year we have a different squad altogether, like young talented guys who don't really have names and they want to make names for themselves. So I think Obiani say World Cup.
Just a chip in. Benzema say penalty. I think for Manama and they were Boache. Okay.
Still, Rafi now is Real Madrid or somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I was saying, this different team altogether, and Osha team no matter the new squad. Yeah. Obia Mekasa bought a big club, Daniel Mate, who plays for Leicester City.
Okay.
And the new striker Jan Felix.
Pate
also plays for Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Felix also plays for AS Roma.
Italy.
But we realize no on share and regular player. So the point I'm trying to make is Obia person making name for himself. Because the World Cup is the biggest stage.
Yeah, our football
with calendar and so. So I think we have what it takes. From their game against Nigeria, these 2 legs now, I think they've shown they have character.
Okay.
They've shown they are able, they can do it, given the platform and the right coaching and the right training. You know, I think they will be able to go far.
Normally, we say club side footballing, we are different from countryside because club side, that's where you make a living. You are expected to report to training morning, evening, as and when management decide. But countryside, maybe once a while, okay, there's a tournament, so let's get together. You organize it for about 1 week, and just as we said, most of the players, Liga, that much of that's competitive compared to the likes of Luis Suarez, teammates, teams, one more Italy, Spain, and also England. So and not Korea for I mentioned the but the likes of Portugal, Ronaldo, Honum, Sanchez, other players, Juan Felix, competitive league. And the Ebana said, Omubishiana. So, me adjusting and that fluidity and a cohesion, a simple change. I say. And now, if you get the point I'm trying to make.
Okay. Matthew here, but when it comes to football, a different thing altogether. It doesn't really matter
how long we have known. Okay.
And like I stated earlier, me can say, Oshe the squad.
Please get closer to your microphone for me.
Oh, okay. Oshe squad Portugal years back compared to almost squad now. Almost there's been a lot of changes. A lot of changes, just like ours. But I'm trying to say like they still have like 50% of their players around.
Okay.
But you also know say nipe bia unyi no now I want the air form. O share the Ronaldo we knew years back it's not the same Ronaldo
we have today.
So what the defender bia or
energetic,
he'll find it very, very, very difficult. Okay.
But do we have that kind of a defender to match?
Like I said, no one said World Cup is the biggest stage.
Everybody wants
every
to
player wants to go to the World Cup.
And who could do it? Use automatic overdrive. We have the engine to overdrive.
Ocean and say cry your qualifier. There are some players initially no one person on join the squad no. But your qualifier my hint say omunya they'll join the national team.
That should also be another discussion, sir. Is it right? Should we allow them? Because yeah, considering once Nibia, yeah, the bomb Samran, yeah, team dia bodi amana. And I emphasize to Ben Tunji. And
no more dear, it's up to the technical team and the management. Okay. But me personally, no, I think say more yeah, no more qualifies, no more brave, no more guys on me because with my later experience, no more national team, it gives you a lot of opportunities.
Okay.
We a player na you talk outside, crana, what national team da. It's very easy for you to get paperwork.
Okay.
Very, very easy. And when you're AFCON, this is World Cup. Millions of agents are there watching you.
Lobbying and scouting.
Seriously. So it's the biggest stage for you to display your talent. So every player want to go. But because it's World Cup now.
Yeah. When you scout, to be honest, only much you know
sir.
And then what family going?
Indeed, seriously, me, I think that every player that will be called to the World Cup deserve it, and it's up to them to also show the world what they've got.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think our boys have what it takes to display them. Honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
Me that's probably say my in-depth knowledge our team now who are in the years back and I feel presently and future. That is some few months away because tournament will be held in November. Yeah, bumpire saying I maybe do na you want kwani ahodi na fe team no so ahodi e betimi ejina na so Ghana Nigeria.
What's what that is no you know.
Yeah, also support team me.
Oh, na se wa ka say ni me ya Ghana. You are one if you say. Ya Ghana ni ni na just support to Ghana.
Yeah. But yeah, after match displeasure among for both Funtini omo stadium hono no I think.
Oh, in fact, football is football is a football. Is a game, you know. Say we lose then they non chere say was so then. Odem to kwa anase violent bi den eba park so ntun say no de anko yi so mo yes nanso no wedding kugo no de no why den because ntokwa na abeye no wo ho no nkire say ye bo match ne bi o davi na every crowd na 1-1 so on say na de na hey 1-1 what about Egypt so no every year bi a mo ba World Cup not this time around no monti mo amba one say ye nsem bibiri because countries bi your country like Italy this year World Cup almost no almost one team
when your team be a Macedonia European
champion but BB say football is a game so Argentina make can the veteran brother Brighton you know can say football is 11 players na jina full just why the year Argentina for the first time Ghana my yard nipa yard osai Ghana football my yard say upon say nipa no people reject say yem money in each no I mean who say no omo reasons Hana was here check the reason why in tears our prayers no me the Ghanaians no mo pese on beba who say won't promise will be at the na mre na nipa no mre na so say wo de be ma no wa koten na aye no who say kobasa nipa no wa ha no kakra so upon say almost serve the nation no ne omo deserve na say ye de mo
some of the players now more rejected call up now.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with money.
Okay.
Now money hope our team no say team no to qualify.
Okay. So now
person why beto ne allegiance national identity.
Oh.
Can do the beto chacha because only be register Ghana na say Ghana qualifier. Henceforth no Ghana ni utiate.
Good. But no that it goes the feelings. One was saying because no matter the situation, you find nipa be say Kevin Prince Boateng example.
Yeah.
So no determine say no matter how the situation no.
He's coming for
Ghana. And you no any decision. But me one brother decide this over there. Obama Germany. Nti no medium we say nipa no ankasa say hey my brother I'm telling you say even if I get American passport, I'm still Ghanaian. I can never reject my country. What was that?
You say, "Ebia, Momodi kind of muntu nema in Chilima is yana binum empese." Because a typical example like Kevin in the idea.
Yeah.
Why is the Kevin we talked about in the Black Stars? He's no more.
Yeah.
But Niniana is still playing. Nti when you say,
"Then I mark Kevin free a team."
Yeah, no, yeah. When you was saying.
Well, what's the problem is about the African football now. African football is different from the Euro football.
Okay.
So I say that because because we say I quite remember say Ghana ya league you know some na quite tibinum points. I say a story in the city you know. Until sa kwan yo mo fa football league na ne kwan mo fa mo competition na edu ba bia we say na had the difference bebre there ewom. Ba anya ho ne ye ko yen ko ne say sisi omo qualify ye wie no ye besere ye mpanimfo ne say omo qualify ye wie ne de bright can bibi wo ha say prayers na omo de omo boy omo qualify ye no sa nkrofo na ye wo trust him omo say kwan bia so omo tima qualify ne say prayers na betima ye den e betimo aginam na mo say say be ba say ne be ba say bia na obi apira so na say ndipa no ntime nye den ontimi nkosi aka this we proud the and that's from there na we say den yenye nipa for the omo de yenye sa confidence na we sa nkrofo no mu a mfu say the next time bia na ebeko the tournament no obi aso ba nya interest so oba den oba abeboa say the ebe ya ade ni duru animu was because adru ba bia ya ede because World Cup there wototo woni ema yi a obenya tina omo so abeto so won say ntino from there no mu say prayers na de omo kwa ebe den ebeboa na from there no ya hwe na ya toto ye ema yi na country no so ayeden na unim ade ba ko anye say Uruguay bi and the classification Uruguay bi but
Luis Suarez is really cool. But sad and as we make come here to have it. Come here to have it simple. If any man see him say no, but how do we man for blame na Samoa because na Asamoah
was convinced to say go no obeshe. So I'm saying I happen to now know you
because also goalkeeper no the direction of goalkeeper no correct
now we now no crowd you see ke Mohamed Salah your penalty you go to your money and you money at the same Senegal
Messi no boy now
wow yeah that onim say ade no share we crowd who as ntino asamoa oya ade for sure tournament no oya ade ntino
right and quickly bomi have coaching Abranti Akofo free Dortmund afi within a matter of 1-2 weeks on a Hughes in Cambomono at Ghana and now initially now interim assignment the Amon say or more personal fair and once you know so Ghana Bell qualified as unqualified or my pay coach for but the course they must say a Juma will this a short time way I know a may say team no more better course work it oh no, me Adrian, I say, and compare Nipa from our mesotin.
Daddy, media neka confidence. Well, Nipa be out on a yard, and I said, Nipan, Ujini dia. I tell say, all the coaches, they are all coaches. Well, Bemon, my difference, Kakrem say, Bilma, Jumanache, Dino, Oko, the technical now, or Monomoya, but we don't know, or Mono, even on Nicky, Krana, or Ben will prove actually the nation, they say, I can do it.
And evidence or
so, on what prove will say, I can do it. Yeah. So at then say you ko hire who say ko different coach. Me who say e was say coach na no ye nya confidence na players ni nya man na omo dey qualify no. E say the nation ye nya the same confidence in my coach and say why not? Onu so be den obetimi. Sa pepe.
All right. I was saying your confidence that my coach ni say ono so obetimi Big George H Radio na dey nkomo no sports no and ye dey ebe sore enkonyo. So ya dey here ye present say I deal with Nigeria in young corner, yes, Nigeria and Yassam.
What's the
yeah, we have every right to be happy with it. It's an idea, Nibri, I mean, call Bright one half age. Meaning to take our coaching issue. No, or we can say, this is the international world class, World Cup, international stage. Coach Sakesia and Ebahorum. I don't know squad the beat me a match and I say this is Bianca young couple Borobin family na think and for money backup.
Number 7 can say there's a difference between qualifiers and playing a tournament. And strategy in squad with the ball qualifiers now sometimes on the biggest stage, you know, there's a different. There's a ultimate adjustment kakra depending on opponent, you know.
Okay.
Notwithstanding that, I think with our coaching staff, you know, they have what it takes to handle the team. Being players themselves before, and then I feel so. I'm coaching different clubs before.
Yeah.
And one major thing I'm happy about is I think almost all the players plays in Europe.
Yeah.
And your coaches also they live in Europe.
Yeah.
So which means day in and day out, you know, they keep monitoring the players. Almost sure more matches. Now no meet Coach Otoado.
Yeah.
I say since it's in Europe into most of the players now invite almost sure more 4 times. Live matches. So it's not like someone calls you on phone or say, oh, me who player be war. You can say Accra and I say Sunya only ball to invite. No, it wasn't like that. They monitor the players themselves. Exactly. Almost sure more matches and all that. So they realize they deserve the call up. Yeah. So honestly, I think that the coaches have what it takes to handle to lead them.
Okay.
But on the World Cup stage, they should go in with a different approach.
Yeah.
Different approach. It's not. It shouldn't be the same as the qualifiers because qualifiers they're just 2 games spent. But World Cup, you are playing like
3 in the group stages.
3 or 4 matches in a way, and every team be a new strategy. That's what they call.
Okay.
So they have what it takes, but the approach should be different.
Now, what you said, Nigeria, first half, no, who said no. And 1 match penaka. Instead, no, I didn't want to put on watch the one now. And then we Jordan, no free now, Onya, Selbina, Ober solidify. actually honor na
yeah
go Nigeria should go back pa na say Omasa Amiegu Yegarim, and he now also take his decision, no, and Tinemo take his approach, no. But all the same, also than done, I think, say, my idea, Black Stars for I idea. Yeah, Bruno, I'm saying, Nibi Moane, one, maybe, a time and a time that I can do that. And the Orasa, I mean, too, you're more tough, you're more tough. When you say, the sports here became the bats. Ebi na E-LEVY ni kitwa bika mafa kan hona fe running up or topics me no na fe yema so.
Yo, I said the kind of football and them say it's for the meantime the manage coach na was see and because I'm buy no more new chance so I'm pay for me. Actually the nation they say more opportunity on beat my don't beat in the akon na you rise what just then approach no more dey kono anya den anya the different. I na fe prayers and so a omonya mre bebre na omo ahwehwe mu anya at least be at the nipa na nko mo hwani na sese na omo wo mre kakra wa animu a ombetimu akọ back na omo asen akọ research but here hano ni nde kakra pa na say all the prayers and the coaches ni na no they are praying in Europe wahun sa afi coach na akasa so kra wo Europe di hano hu say the corruption no be na hano de anya adwuma because say coach ni pese oye adwuma no eso ani and say so mine na ani na adwuma no tem be to aso de then from here no I think say the corruption be there ya be ba for obi antime friend no pinch say ngo prayer bi wo ha ngo prayer bi wo anti coffee di pakran say from there no niam be ba for mama wake up no yetimu akọ animu kakra na fe due to the design E-LEVY no so no ye be sere ye man penny for say ba bi adro na em say ye nhwehwe say nka man ma no be criticize bi bra na say on be pia bonten say on be demonstration and san nka man na ye den asesa say ye bi ade no say majority na citizens no eni enye ho na so me ya ade da bi anka say taxes ya de no mo de nation ni ye so say taxes no so mo de be bakro mo ma transparency ye den enye adwuma na instead of 1.5 no omomra 5%.
But basically argument you say saving 0.1% kura so a why na eji na ho akontabu ebe say
o ene dem say MP na no parliament can be say
issue say Congress na betima from say bia the fake 6 months na bia E-LEVY ni Ghana for a contribute any ebi and the enemy ye dey kwakwa ese I don't know kontabu no be say
see asa na because transparency ni adwuma and the bibia big because now them say the parliament or muchire bibia me hu say no say ba say sika no kra na enye very difficult say be hu gonka bibia be pia bonten aye nyina e be hu say sika do say na ya send sika do say the then sika say so na we say the yenya ba na ewom ni say no kra ne be ba ponten de ya so send no credit ba bonti am ya huska dodo no mo asende ne dia and okay very easy say ka be calculation no so the hane yesre say o mo man no credit ne nya den enye adwuma na say even E-LEVY no so at the end of the day say court to accept say enye adwuma ye besre nana besre MPP for say o mo ma tax instead of 1.5% no
o man mra from
dawson because mine Uganda crash say with 1% na chire no and then say 5% na then same bibre 0.5% no and then same bibre ne ye dey ba yenhwe record na e was Uganda, Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Malawi and the Tanzania na Benin ka ho no yenhwe o mo examples no na fe yenso ye de no ye manamra from na kofa oha obi anya den amrama and say kofa krono na anya den amma because this year na ehwe say police kra no so kra krono na anya den abam ti krono na abam ne skara sade da manfo botom ne de na je say e be ye we se kra ti e ko ba say mfa hotomma.
But me that say Mira Asare I mean Kai was say Ankoma Prince Akawa Gia eka ho on Facebook sanso and Noto Emmanuel my brother how are you me book me did the be me hu na makai reporter me no yet mama GTV or report we are Noto be ni to reporting for GTV Noto Alagia he's also live with us on Facebook and I think Donko Maxwell and so they are also okay on Facebook and the for our doa moka hona bibi ba kwa na milunti ne on side with amunti typing in anum ya acknowledge mu ina presence mama in viewership no so keep sharing and keep spreading the good news about Big Joe GH Radio right yeah around the app yeah share send yes ya kano they also have confidence. Our coach, more confidence. Our team, say, young. They have the talent. And well, okay. So they own ball. Bonin to own your can eat. Oh, they need it. And I mean, last words now. You might also.
Okay.
Nyampesa mi can say. Talent is not enough.
Oh, okay.
So what talent now are the hard work to it.
Yeah.
Undu baby. So although I said they've got a talent, but they need to put in hard work.
Hard work.
That's one.
Wow.
2.
Okay.
World Cup is the biggest stage. And I think it's an opportunity for the coach himself to make a name. And I think this squad, the only person who call World Cup by Dede are you. Dede are you. So mom I can call World Cup da. So it's an opportunity for them to also make a name for themselves.
At the World Cup.
Put their names in the history books of Ghana.
Okay.
And I wish them all the best.
All right.
Thank you
I
very
wish
much.
them all the best. They should make names for themselves because first time I'm on Premier Edition, so I'm on World Cup, and World Cup is the last, outmost, and the premier stage. Oh, football.
Yeah.
Yeah. So phobia no ne Dwankobia teach my wa seminar. We be preachy. We are now we are preachy. Nti we ba sunsumu nyima na we so ba na we so be preachy. Sa de mani nyina no emfiri nyame me ton oil nti na say twima me ntwe na mu terminal. So for making us never friend of mine God. O come God no just swim contact because the last one no swim contact. And after swim contact na ko be Dwankobia so asoro. Dwankobia be preachy a na obe condemn oil ni me to na so dem se ni nyina emfiri nyame.
Yeah.
Swim contact so to oil ni was dem wo. Nti duru swim kwanta so tena minia over taxi na catch them and say okwan swim kwanta me say swim entwam swim kwanta o utwam swim kwanta na aka nya ewura nko a driver ni man hanod na ko Dwankobia nti mem twam nko no nti World Cup no nya duru hodma we be bia ko biem yada abodefo ase ahwefo na tiefo nyina so yada ma say papa make me can say going down in my history books. No, one of this will be one of the successful programs I run or big George H. Radio and say production input, content, presentation, BBR, and meeting say up to the mark, splendid. And here that must say I have 4 for my can be and me I successful. I mean, I'm saying Uncle Boy, I don't know, they are don't be doom, yeah. You best see she had before. Now we had more China. Shadow song say after church. Oh, Samso and our pa. What is a whiny benya and also our honum and through on Monday. Yeah, regular musical programming in about was so copim say Friday. Yeah, they thank God it's Friday, bro. And say yen talk show programs thing started Friday Jumre. Saturday, na fe Sunday, na fe yeah, they buy a home gym. Yeah, they never go up when we said Republican announcement abadin to a year engagement na sefo nyina no wo de nyina abema na fe ye de nyina atodwa kama ediama sanso ade bia o pretty African shop and as a shop bia na opese e bo ho da Roma wa e betimi aboma me fan just no ko e ma business ata o matre akokra brantie ho kani also pretty African shops menim say enche bia no wo beti o mon craft o kasa fidie so and I feel one of pretty shops hold on na menema na chama onkomo we be in the backstage because that don't come on man tell hwe bi
ba jona kasa fade ho
who say you call Barcelona na say country Barcelona you call Barcelona you maybe enya
okay oh na sense come back you be san come you be san come no
me to do come
oh ba jo you be san that's ho
okay enti e bia na send your make maybe na wo no ye o desre ma no ye me de ye and I miss me na ma me pe o wiase no and na a friend said kawuru ana say wele sana bi kanu and you open e kama na say bia adwene bia sorted fish ni bia na I say utimi ane yedin komo ye the telephone number na betu dwa na fe na also wetimi ajibi ana chama wo kakra ka fa ho
oh there be see the young come bia fa ho na nyame kwa da foforo
mat me that's me ra me that's pa
God bless our homeland Ghana
and make
our nation
great and
strong.
God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Salta and Madrid abawi Real Madrid away 2-1 penalty ni mekwa kopa pa penalty
and say 1-2
1-2. I am quite windy. 1-2. 1-2. And the Mamin Cow say, Yankupon Yard more than 9th of April. 9th of April. You can see me a fear a year. No 9 bring pepe. St. Andrew, Crudianum. And the Yanuaka Church of Pentecost. St. Andrew. Yami had 9th of April. You can see, on my son said, Yeja Eura, Elder John. Ama Ohakwe. Nasi nti bema de ayi a ye wie timi fro so e bema e bro akwayensi yi oba so ayi a ye wie timi fro so ye oba na so yire no e bro akwayensi yi nti nyame yadmo a 9th of April no ye ja Elder John ne hokani Mama Comfort na yakwa akoye Mama Comfort papa o free mo last year yakwa akoye na yi nyame yadmo 9th of April e was San Andrew de la Barca Pentecost a Sunday mo no nti ya na washing so edi amai na breno so the brebi e betra se bia no e be koso akaka we nyina yenko na yenko boa e san say wonsom woni nipa ena mpani se ni ade atona ni no yono a ena eyi nti yenko ni yenkoja Eura Elder John Bra o na se yina fe yenkoja maame Comfort Bra no so wo ne papa eyi me the Gentle Jack production team was led by Bright Sanso and Ura Paul Yao Asare ebe joining and Sanso and director Big Joe and so joining discussion no Emma very fruitful. Yankopon ya adoma ebe shaka say you know no nice na medi nkan kan no 4 p.m. ebe say 4 p.m. pepe nyame ya adoma and then na chano and then out your okay and by next Saturday facha me and then out your San Andrew de la Barca until ye share hodom na ye ma bibia enye kama ye na we dey party en ka sen kura ni anya hwe nyanko fa akokra kra enhie ye ye ma me Comfort ye akọ ani abusua ni nyina yankopon yadman ne da se ne ye be so hia na ye dey Boga Wo Bi Ka foforo asan abro shanon so na ka sa brigina no obehwe no tie Big Joe GH radio san say hana ne pani na wo men catch you say pani fu de on basufia no anya ma traba kwefo ni bi wo kan so no ni ye wo kan production is solid ye camera ni bibia sound quality no best o de ya tie no kanum o tie no kanum na sa anyo de dia na efi kan speakers no akobi ne ke say de ne obo lumbanyum so o tie na anyo da na efi speaker yankopon ya adoma ye be sen share da foforo Omfa nadom ene insure ene taban kese ne emutu so no nsho won nsem na onshabo for mo we on sebe ya homma sem kopim se be sin shia memo ajo